Hello Guardians, it is Ebontis, and today is Festival of the Lost. It is October 12th. This thing will be going for, I think, 3 or 4 weeks. So you got plenty of time. Don't burn yourself out, but if you're one of those who wants to knock out in one day, the goal is to hopefully help you guys find the most efficient ways possible. So what you're going to do is go to the tower, log in, talk to Eva Levante. She is going to basically kick off the quest. First thing you need to do is make sure you pick up a helmet. So you have to have space in your inventory, and make sure you leave the helmet equipped. It's one of those things, just leave your helmet on. Now I've got a bunch of different masks that you can mess with the stylings on, but leave your Masquerader's helmet on for all of this because it's what allows you to get the drops that you're going for. So keep the helmet on, and then the next thing you're going to do is she's going to ask you to go find 100 candy, which is not hard to find. You're going to get it basically everywhere. You're also going to need to get 3 Spectral Pages. As you can see, these are acquired by completing various activities while wearing a Festival of the Lost mask. Hence why I said wear the mask. You need to get 3 of these. Now my advice, just to knock it out fairly quick, since you only need 3, is going to Crucible and going to Team Scorch. Crucible is going to be giving you 3 pages per match, seems like the average that I saw. And also at the end of the match, I got like 245 candy. So Team Scorch can go pretty quick. It's fast. Jump in there, knock it out, 1 and done, and you'll be back. After that, what you're going to need to do, once you have 3 pages in the candy I swear is just optional for this thing. What you need to do is convert your Spectral Pages into Manifested Pages. And the way you do that is acquired by transforming Spectral Pages by defeating headless ones in the Haunted Sectors. Now, the Haunted Sector playlist will kind of show up and be active once you've done that first part of the quest. I don't know if it's there in the very beginning, but it is here. And the Haunted Sector is 3 players. It is match made. And it's not really that difficult. There's like maybe 3 lost sectors I saw in the promo video. We started on one on Nessus. And basically what you do is you go in, start clearing ads, and there's going to be little areas that you stand in. You stand in those till it goes up to 100%, just like any area, and it's going to spawn a big, giant, headless guy. And it's going to be a big knight with a flaming purple pumpkin head. Pretty big crit spot, by the way, so aim for those. The idea is you need to kill as many of those as you can in that first 4-minute countdown. Now, if you kill 10, you're going to be sitting there waiting. I don't know why they capped it out. I guess they didn't want people going for like 6,000. Who knows? But they do cap it at 10. And if you finish it before the timer, you just have to wait, unfortunately. And I hope that gets fixed at some point. After you get the 10 killed, then, or as many as you can, really. You don't have to get all 10. The first time I did it, I think I got like 7. But you have 4 minutes. You're going to get a decent amount of these headless ones killed. And then at that point, you're going to get a boss to spawn. Now, the boss is going to take some damage, and then he's going to have a shield up. And then there's going to be those little, like, rings to stand in again. And you're going to spawn the headless ones. When you kill the headless ones, they will drop pumpkins. Little pumpkin bombs on the ground. I think it takes 3 pumpkin bombs to break the boss's shield. Once again, drop another third of his health off. Rinse and repeat. Get some more pumpkin bombs. Break the shield. Finish him up. And then, depending on how many of those headless ones you have killed, and I think you need some damage on each of the kills for them to count. So if everybody else is killing them so fast you don't get any, make sure you're trying to tag everybody for a little bit of damage. Once you are done with that and you open the chest, you are going to get Manifested Pages. So I went through and I think I tagged 11 of the headless ones that we killed in a previous run. I had like 25 pages, and 11 of them turned into Manifested Pages. The Manifested Pages are what you're going to use to kind of make progression in both the triumphs and unlocks, because the Manifested Pages are going to be what you use to unlock this shader and also this emblem, pretty specifically. The candy you're going to be used to buy all of these masks. They're going to be a little expensive, but you get a lot of candy. Like I goofed around in a few strikes or something, and I had like 2,500, spent some of it. And then once you have all the masks, all you're going to be buying is all these epic grab bags to see if you can get some rolls on some weapons. But one thing to make note is, once you start acquiring all these Manifested Pages, you turn them in right over here at this book. And the book contains 27 pages. The first 3 cost you 2 pages. The next set of 7 cost you 5 pages. And this last set of 17, basically the final 2 rows, are 9 apiece. So you need a total of 194 Manifested Pages, which means you need a total of 195 Spectral Pages. So let me tell you guys the best places to get Spectral Pages. As I said, Crucible matches, not too bad. Scorched, pretty good. If you need to check some boxes in Crucible, not a bad place to spend it. Vanguard Strikes. You could do Nightfalls, but Vanguards are probably just going to be easier because you got modifiers. Vanguard Strikes is going to be 4 to 5 pages per run. 10 minutes for about 4 to 5 pages, that's pretty good. Generally a better average than Crucible, I would say. So if you're going to spend some time anywhere, strikes seem pretty good. I have not done Gambit yet. If you want to, you know, do your 3 for your Pinnacle, it's probably fine. I don't think this is going to be the be-all, end-all because I've got something better anyway. So those are your basic playlists. 3 in Crucible. It's probably 3 to 4 in Gambit, I'm guessing. But strikes being 4 to 5, probably your best average playlist activity. So if you want an easy one, don't even think about it. Just run in there. There are a couple seasonal activities that are actually going to be better. One, Astral Alignment. If you need to run that for a few of these, whether it's Powerfuls or Pinnacles, every Astral Alignment is going to give you 5 pages. There's a triumph to try and finish this thing in about 10 minutes. So again, same time as the strike, but a guaranteed 5 pages. Maybe a little more efficient, but if you burn out on running this thing, you may want to mix up which activity you do. Strikes or this, probably going to be a fair trade. That's about 5 minutes, or this is about 10 minutes for a guaranteed 5 pages. Seems to be guaranteed from what we can see so far. Then you've got a surprise. Expunge. This is from Season of the Splicer, and if you run Expunge, specifically Tartarus, because it is like one of the shortest ones to run. I finished it in 5:57 my first time running back in without even like practicing. I've run these a lot, but I've got a guide on this, by the way. If you go to YouTube and you look up Ebontis Tartarus, you're bound to find my video on a guide on how to run this. This one's only got a barrier champion. I don't even know if you really have to kill him, but it's the only thing you really got to worry about. But you can do this thing in about 6 or 7 minutes, and this will also guaranteed to give you 5. Ask me, because I finished it. So, fastest one, and I did this by myself, by the way. Not everybody's going to run this thing in 6 minutes by yourself. I get that. But even if you run it in 7 or 8, you can run it by yourself that fast. And the fact that you can actually matchmake this thing with multiple people means you can probably run it faster. If you get a groove going and start running this thing quicker and quicker, you're going to get yourself a lot of pages very quickly. You have to get 194. So if you're doing it 5 at a time, do the math. It's going to take you 40 of these things. So that's why I'm saying you're going to probably want a little variety. Do some Crucible, do some Vanguard strikes, maybe a couple Gambit matches, do your Astral Alignment. And another option you've also got is public events. Take a public event, make sure you turn it heroic, and you're going to get 2 to 3 pages from the public event. And also remember, from some of these activities, especially like public events, the heroics aren't bad, because if you do it heroic, you're going to get like 75 for normal, but you get 88 of the parallax trajectory for a heroic public event. So you're getting like 2 to 3 pages and some parallax trajectory for your Umbral Engram focusing. Kind of 2 birds with 1 stone. Either way, whatever you feel the most efficient run is, you need to accumulate 194 total spectral pages. Now, I don't know if there's a cap on those where you can hold like 50 or something. Watch to make sure there's a cap. I just haven't got that high. And then once you have all the spectral pages, you're going to need to spend some time in here, whether it's, I don't know how many you're going to be able to get out of a single run. As I said, I got 11, and you need 194. So again, you're probably going to be running this thing about 20 times, and one of the triumphs actually is to run this thing 20 times. So if you go Season, Festival of the Lost, Paranormal Investigator, complete the Haunted Sector during Season of the Lost 20 times. So if you're going for full triumphs, you're going to hit it 20 times. If you're going for the shader, you need all 27 pages. If you just want the emblem, it is 14 pages. If you want the Headless Horsepower Sparrow, it is all 6 masks, so that's just candy. So you're going to need to do some activities anyway, because it's going to take a lot of candy to get up there. Total candy acquired for this thing is 14,000 up here. It's not going to buy you every mask, but it'll probably get you pretty close. The Spectral Pages collected, I'm 26%. I have a ways to go. And I think, oh yeah, complete all the triumphs is like, I don't know why it's 35 unless it's just pages for little pieces. And you got Headless Ones defeated. That one's going to be done probably sooner than just about anything else. But that pretty much covers everything here, but there is one more piece. Now, if you did Festival of the Lost last year and you got this Ascendant Lens, what you need to do is go to the helm, and you need to go to Marasov, and she is going to give you a bag of goodies. She is going to give you 21 spectral pages, so that's going to cut your grind down a little bit, and she is also going to give you 3 of these. This is the new pulse rifle. It is a 540. It feels pretty good, and I got a pretty decent roll on this one. You can see kind of the dinosaur theme. Remember, we got the dinosaur armor going on, but it's a pretty decent solar pulse rifle. It feels pretty good. The 540s are in a pretty good spot right now. This is the same as Darkest before, so it's that very rapid fire feel, and you will get 3 of those. So if you still have that in your inventory, and I think someone said, don't hold me to this, if they earned it previously but maybe dismantled it, I think if you've earned it, you can still get this action. But if it is in your inventory and you saved it from last year, you can get 21 Spectral Pages as a nice little like drop into your inventory, and also 3 rolls on that Jurassic green pulse rifle. Main reason is because the only way you're going to get the pulse rifle after, you know, you basically get your first few is epic grab bags, and the drop chance on these is pretty terrible. So buy all your masks first for your Triumph, pick up your bounties so you get extra candy no matter what you're doing. Weeklies, dailies, and all of that stuff will help. And work your way through. Buy all your masks, earn all your Spectral Pages, convert them into Manifested Pages, drop them into this little lore book right here, and finish it up. That pretty much wraps up everything we're going to be doing over the next few weeks in Festival of the Lost. I don't know what else is going to be coming. I will say I will be doing a video over the Legend difficulty of the Shattered Realm, so stay tuned for that one. That will be coming up later today once I kind of get a good run on that one. But Legend difficulty came out today, and with these modifiers, it's probably going to take a little practice, but there is a Triumph for that, so I will be working on that guide. But other than that, with Eva Levante, you'll be spending your time with a whole bunch of candy and pages and haunted lost sectors. If you guys did enjoy this video, if you found it beneficial, please drop a like below. If there's anything I may have missed or you find out any other information, please comment that one so we can kind of get all the best information here for everybody. If you guys want to find me on Twitter, it is at Ebontis. For streaming, it can be either on twitch.tv/Ebontis or right here on YouTube. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that alert bell, and if you guys want to support me directly, you guys can join the channel as a member or find me on Patreon. Thank you very much. I'll see you soon.